What is up, YouTube? So a ton of stuff has come out recently for BT7, and I'm going ahead and getting a head start on it just because of how much I love hybrid. I've posted a couple of different deck profiles for red, for like Greymon. There was a combination deck profile I showed you guys. And so for BT7, we get a ton, and I mean a ton of new hybrid stuff, which I'm super excited about. One of my nephews is playing green, and I'm honestly thinking about just going ahead and switching him over to playing like Ancient Beetlemon, which is going to be awesome. But we're going to go ahead and check it and jump into this deck profile, which is going to be my main deck going forward with BT7, and it is hybrid red. So we're going to start off with the new Digimon, which is going to be the new baby attacks player, gains plus 1,000. It's great, easy, which a lot of times that's what this deck is wanting to do anyway, is just punching players. And then literally the starter deck 1 Koromon, 4 more materials. That's not really hard to do with this deck. You gain plus 1,000. Super simple. Now, we already know what this Flamemon does. It came out in BT4. That's where we started with hybrid stuff. Then here in about a month, we actually will be getting this Flamemon, which if the Digimon is a hybrid or a 10 warriors, then it gains piercing, which with how much you're swinging, at that point you don't care about blockers. You're just punching through, swinging for like 3, 4, and 5 security checks. And if there's nothing in there, like you're just going for game with this guy underneath, and that's amazing. And then as of today, they actually confirmed another new Flamemon that comes out in BT7 that's a rare, which is kind of cool because BT4 gave us common, 6 gave us an uncommon, and BT7 gives us a rare. It's kind of funny, whatever works. This one gives you an on-play, which you reveal the top 4 cards of the deck, add a Digimon with hybrid in its form, or Susanomon or Takuya among them, add it to your hand. It's awesome. That's just a free Susanomon, Takuya, or a hybrid, instead of where the original Flamemon was just a hybrid. So, and it was only 3. But the original still can add for it's an and or, so either one, like it's great that we now have nothing but like 12 hybrid level 3s. That's amazing. And then he actually has an on deletion effect that you get to play a Takuya from your hand for free. That's fantastic because if you swing, say you take 1 or 2 of their security, the third one deletes the Digimon. At that point, you play a Takuya for free. And at that point, say that you go ahead and it's still not your opponent's turn. You use that Takuya's effect, play that EmperorGreymon by using the line of Flamemon that just happened. It's gonna get nutty. Deck still needs blockers, so we're playing 4 of the Monochrome from BT5. We get a new BurninGreymon in BT7, which is great. You can Evo it onto one of your red tamers, just like a regular Agunimon for a cost of 2. Card's great. Or you can Evo it onto a 4, such as this Agunimon promo, for a cost of 1. And then when it evos, if it has a hybrid in its form or a Takuya, you can delete one of your opponent's 4,000 or less, which is great because a lot of people like to just drop low-cost blockers. And that can, again, get rid of game if you don't have your Piercer on the table. This Agunimon is actually necessary. We still, at this point of me making this video, we don't know everything for BT7 just yet, guys. I'm just making this because I'm super excited. I love hybrid red, and we have enough confirmed to make pure hybrid red. And I wanted to go ahead and jump in and show this off. We all know what the Promio Agunimon does. We all know what this Agunimon, or the Aldemon, does from BT4. We also now get a new Aldemon in BT7 that if you Digivolve this onto a card that has a Tamer in its source, you reduce his cost by 2, meaning he plays for a cost of 1 over any of your level 4s. So that's amazing. So say you have the Tamer underneath like this BurninGreymon. You just immediately go BurninGreymon into Aldemon for a cost of a total of 3, which is fantastic. And then when he Digivolves, if Digimon has a card with hybrid its form, he gains plus 4,000 for the turn. So he is at that point, he is a 1 cost Evo, level 5, 12k. It's amazing. And then his extra effect for his source gives a hybrid or 10 warriors. It turns him into BT1 WarGreymon, which means he's ignoring Gaia Forces, he's ignoring Flower Cannons, he's ignoring Cocytus Breath. I mean, all these different problem option cards in the security, he's ignoring those. So with this Aldemon and the new Flamemon, not only can you have, or with the BT6 Flamemon, you can have Piercing. Now with this Aldemon, you can ignore security effects. So with both of those and like an Ancient Greymon, you're swinging for game, almost guaranteed, because you don't care about a blocker because you have Piercing, and you don't care about what's in their security because you're huge, and you're just, I mean, the deck's going to be so much fun. Then we get into our sixes. We're playing 3 Ancient Greymon because we're still playing the 4 Agumon. This card's still amazing, especially with our new option card here. This card's really nutty. It clogs at more than 2 from what I've seen and from what a couple of friends have tested in other hybrid versions. So 2 is a perfect number, especially since we're already playing this promo Agumon. Now, like I was saying earlier, I don't know what all's coming. We could be getting a brand new Agumon in set 7 in BT7 that could make this just completely irrelevant. Where he plays over he's basically like BT4 Agumon, but better. So we have no clue what the rest of this set's going to have yet. It is still not confirmed. The set comes out in, what is today, the 19th. It comes out in 9 days. So, guys, in a week and a half, we could literally see a brand new Agumon. But as of this recording, this is personally I've found most optimal. Then we have the new EmperorGreymon. He not only has Blitz, which is amazing. He also has, if it's blocked, you can unsuspend him and then even gain 1 memory for every hybrid in its form. That's dumb, because even if you're blocked and you have Piercing, which I'm just throwing this out there, I have no clue why somebody would block you with Piercing, just throwing that out there, you gain several memory, he unsuspends, and you get to swing again, like, come on. Then we have the Big Daddy. We have Susanoo-Omon. You get to place a total of 10 cards that are Tamers or Digimon with their forms from your hand or trash to the bottom of your deck in any order, and you can Digivolve him from your hand onto one of your Tamer as if the Tamer was a level 6. It doesn't specify a color, and that's because he is a Rainbow Evo for 7. Now, sure, that 7's going to hurt, but when he Digivolves, you get to pop anything your opponent controls for a Digimon, and he gains Security Attack +2. So Susanoo-Omon is huge. Then we have Ancient Evo. If you have a Digimon with Hybrid, you ignore its cost to play, which means you don't have to have a white Digimon or a white Tamer. And then one of your level 4 can immediately Digivolve into a card with 10 warriors in its type, which means Burning Greymon, Agumon, or even if you just have this and this, if you want to start swinging, this Monochrome can turn into an Ancient Greymon. So that's amazing. I mean, if you've just got it for game, like, go ahead, play that and play it for game. It's really good. You also have Marcus. Marcus is great because you still have EmperorGreymon, Ancient Greymon. You still can gain that memory. Plus, he is your memory to 3. My big thing is, like, he's kind of interchangeable with the Security Attack +1 tie. I personally just like playing the Marcus because I want to gain that extra memory where needed, because it does come up. And then we have Takuya. Same thing for all Tamers. You play him for free off of security, and then once per turn you can place 5 cards with hybrid in their forms from your trash under this Tamer in any order to Digivolve this card into an EmperorGreymon in your hand by paying its Digivolution cost as if he was a level 5. He not only gives that, he also gives plus 2,000 DP. He also then gives Security Attack +1 if that Digimon has 10,000 or more DP. So this deck is going to be a ton of fun. once everything is actually out and I have it all, I'm going to show this deck off as physical, like everything in hand, because as you guys know, I love to max rarity decks. And as of this moment, we don't know what all is going to be alt art. We have seen the alt art for EmperorGreymon, Susanomon. We haven't seen it for Takuya. I guarantee we're going to get alt arts of Takuya. But as of current, that just means like pre-releases, we're going to have Burning Greymon stamped. We're going to have Aldemon stamped, this Flamemon stamps for pre-release, the Ancient Evolution stamps. And then like these come as an alt art, these come as an alternate art, this guy, he's an alternate art. Like the deck is going to be absolutely gorgeous, and I plan on showing it off at its absolute max rarity. So guys, that's the deck profile. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm super looking forward to actually like physically playing this deck. It'll come out here in probably about 2 months, 2.5 months. We are getting super close to the launch of BT6, which is where I get box topper Aldemons, I get the Alt-Art Demi-Miramons, and then I get this new Flamemon as stamped, which is great. So again, let me know what you guys think down below. We are super close to 1,000 subscribers, guys. So if everybody that watches this video, everybody that follows my Instagram, if every single one of you guys can go ahead and hit that subscribe button, we can get over that 1,000 subscriber mark, which would be absolutely amazing. Truthfully, it would be nothing short of an amazing milestone. I've been doing YouTube for years. And something happened with my previous channel that I probably would have been there a couple of years back. Something happened with people I knew where it was hacked and just overrun with things that shouldn't have been posted. And so for me to get back to where I am now is just a testament to people that have followed me from my old channel to here, people that have enjoyed my content, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. And if we can get past that 1,000 milestone, I can start doing even more things in this game and showing more physical decks and things like that, which would be absolutely amazing for me to do. So again, please click that sub button. We can get to that 1,000 mark. I would love to get there before the end of the year. Thanks again for watching, guys. Peace.